Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for my dearest Cancers, these are going to be your full moon and Leo predictions. Now, this full moon is taking place on January 28th, and it's the first full moon kicking off 2021 with a glitzy and fierce bang. It's going to boost our spirits and get the cosmic party started. It lights up our creativity, inspires our self-expression, and begs us to pursue our passions with playfulness. It's a fabulous time for bringing artistic endeavors and romantic conquests to a climax. And don't be afraid to embrace your flair for the dramatic and let your most brilliant light shine. Cancers, before I get started, I'm just going to ask that you guys like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also, check out the description box. If you like the decks that I'm using, I have them listed and linked in order of appearance. But you can also see how you can get a private reading. All right. I'm also going to ask that you guys ring that notification bell and feel free to leave a comment if that's something you like to do. Now, let's go ahead and jump into this, Cancers. My fellow crabbies. Let's see what's going on for this Leo. Ooh, look at that. We've got the devil in reverse. All right, leaving something behind that doesn't serve us anymore. All right, that can be anything. It's also as we're leaving behind the age of Capricorn and moving into the age of Aquarius. It's such a fresh start, you guys. All right, let's go ahead and see what else comes through here. Messages for my dearest fellow Cancers. I do apologize in advance if you guys pick up on background noise. The walls here are very thin and I've got a lot of people around, so I'll ignore it if you can. All right, messages for my dear Cancers, please. Let's see what's going on. All right, so we have the Emperor in reverse. Okay, so some of you guys might be feeling a little bit out of control. Some of you might be regaining control, okay, of something, or leaving behind someone that was quite controlling or had some sort of power over you. Judgment, huge awakening. 8 of materials, 8 of pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Cancer. There is some wild success here, and the World. Oh my goodness, you guys are coming out of a very difficult cycle. For some of you, it might be being alone, okay? For others, it's going to be about your finances. This is a huge up-leveling. Oh my goodness. So the 4 of Pentacles for me is kind of like the devil energy, which kind of wanted to come out in the pre-shuffle about releasing something, letting go of something that we've been really holding on to because it's for our highest good. It could be a person. Okay, so we do have the 5 of Cups here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. You could be dealing with a water sign. You could be dealing with an Aries, a fixed sign, okay? Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, or Scorpio. And we also have more Scorpio and Aries energy here. So you guys take those signs, how they might resonate in your chart or somebody you might be connected to. But the 5 of Cups is telling me here there's some sort of sadness associated with this. But I feel as if it could be a feeling like a lack of success, whether that's in the 3D, in the physical world with finances, or it could be in relationships. But some of us may have been holding on to a heartbreak for too long, and this card is all about shifting our perspective, no longer looking at what didn't work. Some of us, I'm picking up, you may have been betrayed by somebody. There may have been cheating, or there may have been lying, or something along those lines. But Spirit's really asking you to change your focus, because in the traditional Rider-Waite, the 5 of Cups, there are 2 cups right behind them. There's love and there's balance here, Cancer, but we do have to let go. And some, for Cancers, and if we have Scorpio in our chart, which I do as well, Cancer, Scorpio, it can be very hard for us to let go, and especially let go of, also resentment, when somebody has hurt us, somebody that we love. So we see the Emperor energy. So you may have taken a hit to your solar plexus chakra. Okay. So this can be, the pain of rejection or disappointment. This could be in business. This could be in a long-term relationship. It could be with somebody that you just met, but somebody that had, or something that had a considerable amount of power over you. Spirit's coming through to let you know with this Emperor in reverse that you're powerless to change change what has happened. But if you really focus on the solar plexus chakra, you focus on, you have will, you have power, you have ambition, determination, courage, independence, confidence, resilience, self-dignity, then we're going to see these huge changes take place. And you know what? You're projecting yourself to the world as the Judgment card. Major up-leveling here, Cancer. Some of you guys, there may be a reconciliation here, but most of you, this is you answering your call, leaving behind something that had too much power over you, or maybe you had given too much power to, you know, the words of somebody else, criticism, maybe a spouse, maybe a family member, societal constraints, okay, expectations. But you know what, Cancer? You're all about moving forward no matter what, and you've been through a lot. The Awakening card is about judgment. It's about, but you are judging the situation for yourself. You're definitely walking away from something, realizing that what is done is done. It's out of your hands, but what you do have is your dignity, your self-respect, your perseverance, and you're going for it. And many of you guys are bucking the system. I'm picking up on, I'm speaking to a lot of my energy healers out there as well. Some of you guys are coming into some serious coin, okay, with this Ace of Pentacles, and you're releasing something. It could be fears of success. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but we oftentimes have blocks to success, or blocks to receiving. You're no longer doing that, okay? And I feel like there's a huge reckoning here for you, Cancer. For others of you, it is going to be in love and romance, and you've been hurt. Okay, you've been hurt in the past, but now it's time to release it because something stable is really coming in, okay? And it could be that you're also, there's somebody here that there is a reconciliation with, somebody who wasn't cooperating will be. That's definitely a possibility as well. But you're see, I'm stuttering. I'm getting so excited. I do apologize. The Eight of Pentacles is about putting in the work. You put your head down, get to work, you know, one foot in front of the other. But this is also, you know, someone or something that you want to invest in and that you're willing to put in the work. And I feel as if for many of you, there's somebody that wants to also do the same with you. They may not have in the past, okay, for some of you. For others of you, you're cutting your losses. Somebody who hurt you, rejected you, maybe even there was a betrayal, okay, but you're moving forward. You're doing the work on yourself, and you're calling in a new energy, a new beginning with this Ace of Pentacles, something serious, something successful. Oh my goodness. The Ace of Pentacles and the World card, you're closing out a cycle that brought you pain, okay, and sorrow and grief. Some of you may have lost a loved one, okay, but for most of us, this world is like there's a new beginning. And this new beginning is going the distance, okay? Right now, it's the seed has been planted. You might be starting to sort of see, sense, and feel the success around this relationship or this job or this creative project, or for some of you, your spiritual healing business, you know, or your healing business, energy business. But Spirit wants you to know this is something that goes the distance. Ace to the world. It doesn't get more successful. It doesn't get better than that, Cancer. Now, what you need to know, the Five of Pentacles. So somebody here may be feeling rejected, maybe feeling left behind. With the Judgment card, Cancer, I feel like you don't even care. Okay, and not in a narcissistic, evil way, but if it's somebody that's been hurting you, somebody that was trying to control you or your situation, you're cutting your losses, and you're like, you know, I'm really sorry, but I'm answering my calling. And you know what? And this particular person may not be a part of it. For others of you, you've been feeling rejected and left out in the cold and abandoned by someone, okay, because there may have been a separation here, but there's a new cycle where you guys are really going to get on the same page. And this is like power couple status, taking it, you know, this is end game type stuff, okay? So take it how it resonates, you guys. For others of you, you've been struggling with your finances, Cancer, but you're opening up to receive. But it took and it takes you letting go of someone or something that you were clinging on to, something that wasn't working for you anymore. And magically, boom, 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 everything falls into place. I'm just seeing that domino effect, okay? So let's go ahead and see, Cancers, what else comes out for us. It's beautiful. It is beautiful. I mean, you get the Judgment card, the World. I mean, this is huge. This is a really big step. I feel as if you're not going to recognize, you know, your life, like what's going on right now. You're not going to recognize who you were 6 months ago, the way you were living. Some of you guys were living paycheck to paycheck, okay? Or, you know, you didn't have even that. And I do feel like there's some really crazy success here. For others of you, it's a beautiful relationship that's coming in. This is end game stuff. All right, so we get man holding a coin. Beautiful. So somebody here wants to invest in you, Cancer. But I think it's also a result of you investing in you, Cancer. Okay, and it's paying off. All right, look at that. Oh my goodness. And you get a man holding a heart. So you get your wish fulfillment. For some of you guys, there is somebody who's coming into your life but remember, it's a result of your work. It's a result of releasing something, moving away, getting your power back. Some of you may also be doing soul retrieval, but you're calling in like the perfect person. Okay, man or woman, doesn't matter. But it's somebody who's financially stable, and there's also all of this romance and all of this love here. For others of you, this is your person, and you may have gone through a difficult cycle. You're closing it out, and you're taking things to the next level. All right, we get strategy. So again, I feel as if you've been working on the details, Cancer. You've been waiting, because this is also an energy of being patient. The Emperor also is somebody who's very patient. He's not afraid of silence. He's not afraid of pauses. He's not afraid of losing what he has built. Okay, and I feel like that energy, I just feel like, Cancer, you are completely bossing up here, where you've been feeling like out of control, or you weren't feeling your best, and you weren't feeling centered and grounded, and especially that solar plexus, you have now, because of the work you've been doing, a clear sense of stability and healthy confidence, steady nerves, your integrity, everything is intact. And this strategy energy, now you can strategize. You're no longer, for example, if this speaks to you in a financial sense, you're no longer seeing, for what might you be able to get. Now you have choices, okay? So it's not about, am I good enough? It's about, is this good enough for me? And you're really recognizing that, whether it's in finance or in love, maybe you're buying a car, a home, whatever it might be, that you have choices now. Okay, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. And we get attachment. Look, this is absolutely coming out. There's that devil in reverse, and this card wanted to come out in reverse. Okay, something that has been holding you back, beliefs, behaviors, people, relationships, societal constraints. You guys are absolutely cutting the cord. And we get angel of balance. Yeah. You're leveling up, you're balancing. The pyramids for me are also an energy of ascension. So creating a really strong foundation so that you can build. And this is what you're doing, Cancer. All right, I love it. I'm just getting so excited over here. All right, so, and I've got number 43 and number 45 staring right at me. Like somebody, Cancer, has just they are got their eyes on you. Male or female, doesn't matter. Doesn't have to look like, Fabio over here, but, it may even be Valentine's Day that you're getting, you're just getting gifts. But I feel like it's much more than 3D gifts. Trust the niggle. I love this. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? Okay, so again, I feel as if there's something that you've been really wanting to do, but maybe you felt powerless with this Emperor card in reverse, because people said, you know what, that's too difficult. You don't have enough money. Or, when people sort of rain on your parade, or they're that wet blanket energy when you have an idea. But I feel like this is something you've kept really close to your chest, Cancer, and you're answering your calling, the Judgment card, and you're definitely breaking out of the mold. You're going your own way. Some of you guys, this has to do with your spiritual business, and boom, it might have taken you some time, but I think you are making heads turn, Cancer. And I think also in turn, you're calling in love, or you're healing a particular romantic situation at the same time. It's like you're doing it all. All right, and look at that complete transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. There's a deep healing. Some of my Cancers out there, you guys are rocking it in your business. And some of you, it's a business that people may have made fun of you for, may have doubted. They may have said it's too wacky, it's too weird. Why don't you just, go back to, whatever job that you had before? And I feel like you persevered, Cancer. Even there were moments where maybe you thought you weren't going to. But I think you're seeing this up-leveling in career and finance and in love as a result of this beautiful transformation. And look at that, we get Pleiades, channeling and uplifting humanity. So some of you absolutely are, and we get warrior woman. Have you answered your deepest calling? You're doing it. You are absolutely doing it. And there are so many beautiful things coming to you, Cancer. So please don't give up. Please don't give up. All right. And I'm seeing this ascension here with Pleiades. Some of you guys might be star seeds out there that I'm talking to. But also the work that you're doing, many of you guys, you might be other readers, you might be, spiritual healers, acupuncturists, Reikiists, you name it. But your double mission is to love and to be loved. And the work that you're doing is raising the energy of the collective. Man, I am lucky and blessed to be connected to you guys because I can feel this energy. All right, Cancers, let's see what comes through for you. Final message for my dearest Cancers. We get Crossroad of Destiny, Goddess Hecate and Micah. All right, so Hecate is one of my personal energies that I work with, or entities that I love to work with. She's beautiful. She's the maiden, the mother, and the crone. She is intuition. She is the high priestess. So you guys out there are very magical, very spiritual. Male or female, it doesn't matter. All right, I'm going to read from the book for you guys with this because I just don't want to miss anything here for you. So we bring you the empowerment of the crossroad of destiny. You're at a pivotal point on your life journey. This may be obvious to you with a potentially life-changing decision before you. There's a certain comfort and familiarity. The world you have been living in has some sort of boundary. There we go, Emperor. Some degree of predictability in certain things, people, or situations you can rely upon to behave in particular ways. These familiarities can be a way you choose to feel secure, even if you know deep within that life is always evolving. And so are you. And that things need to change to stay fresh, healthy, and inspired. The truth is that familiarity doesn't really create security. Your mind may like to think it does, but this is an illusion. All things change in time. That is natural law. What you and your mind need to remember is that you can choose to feel secure, even though changing circumstances that lead you towards an unknown world. That unknown world will eventually become known to you, with its own boundaries and some degree of predictability and familiarity. And again, change knocks at your door or kicks it down, and you are facing another crossroad in your life. Okay? So needing to make decisions that will affect your future. So again, many of you guys, you may not have felt the confidence to move towards this person or move towards love or to open yourself up to love because of past hurts and disappointments. For others of you, you're answering your calling no matter what other people say or think, and it's going to be wildly successful. Oh, Cancers, I love you so much. Thank you for listening. I hope you found clarity and guidance here. I hope you have a beautiful day. Take care.